Aloha y'all, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a thrift haul. As most of you may know, as most of you who watch this video are my constant viewers, because these videos don't get a lot of views when they're not like mainstream beauty related, and I'm kind of like going off the beaten path of that. Burp squad. But I love clothes. As my mother would say, I am a clothes horse. I love clothes. You guys know this. I have done countless clothing hauls on my channel. I will try to remember to make a playlist and list it down below for you all. But as you may know, we are living on a much smaller, a much more responsible budget. So when you want clothes and you don't want to spend a lot of money on them, thrift stores. And honestly, I'm really vibing with like the shopping vintage finds or stealing vintage things for my mother, like this beautiful handmade blouse that she did back in like the 70s. But I still wanted to do like haul content for you guys, and now that I'm kind of like not doing a lot of the mainstream consumerism and trying to consume a lot less fast fashion, I thought it would be fun to show you guys some of the things that I got while I was cross-country visiting family with my parents. So the majority of this, I'm pretty sure, came from Utah. There's a store there. I don't know if this will go up before or after my glass haul, but DI, which is Desiree Industries, which is a thrift store run by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a fundamentalist Christian church that I no longer adhere to, but their thrift stores are huge and they have really good prices, so I'm not gonna begrudge them that. Plus, a lot of y'all have expressed interest in me doing like less mainstream consumer content. So if you want to see like maybe thrifting vlogs or anything like that, my dad really wants me to get into like, ooh, look and get the like fancy expensive designer look for less at this thrift store type deal. So definitely let me know down below if you would guys like to see that. I've been promising you guys fashion videos for I think as long as I've had my channel. It is currently really freaking hot, but I've got an AC thing, I've got a fan, the AC may go off, that is what it is. But I am gonna try to do more styling content for you guys. It's just styling content takes so much time, so much energy. Major props to people who do it constantly as like their main source of content, because the editing and the filming and the changing, I'm like, it's a lot. But enough of that. Let's just go on into the wonderful thrifty finds that I found at, I believe, all DI. And we're gonna start with one of the favorite pieces, which is this beautiful ballerina tutu type skirt here. This my niece actually found for me, because while we were shopping with them, my 13-year-old fashionista niece, we found this one pink skirt that was this long, flowy, tulle-filled skirt that I was like, Elisheva, if this doesn't fit me, you can have it, but I'm gonna try it on first. And it was so beautiful, but the waistband, I like things, because of my sensory issues, I like things to just sit on my waist, like across my belly button. I don't like it to dig in. I don't like it to like just to have it sit. And so she tried that one on and she was like, it fits me, and she loved it. And then she was like, look at Soraya, here's another one. You can get this one. She was so sweet. I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous. I've been kind of living for the like this kind of aesthetic, like pale, softer colors done like kind of grungy and witchy. I also thought this would make a really cute like petticoat type situation on skirts that are a little bit short that I actually care about now that I'm 31. I look back on some of the clothes that I bought and I'm like, but panties, it's a thing. But this was just so pretty. I think it was like, I don't know if the tag's still on it. This was probably no more than $5, and it's got a lot of tulle, a lot of flow, a lot of like cottagecore princessy vibes to it. Then if we're going to talk about cottagecore princessy vibes, which is like kind of my thing, like grunge gothy witch on the prairie, which I really love. TikTok has seriously influenced me on that. I'm like, I don't even know what my style is, I just like stuff. And I saw this, and this was again one of those like, I'm like, Elisheva, if it fits me, it's mine, okay? Which just shows that I have the clothing taste of a 13-year-old girl. And it is this super cute, adorable, like pinafore style dress. It comes up like this, and it's got these really pretty ruffly sleeve things. I'm probably gonna try to add some detail work to it later. I want to add a big old ruffle at the bottom here. I think I might want to add a collar or something to the top here, depending on how I want to style it. I may have to take it in a little bit. It's actually kind of funny because I was like, oh, it's so pretty, it's so nice, and it's from Shein, which is a clothing company I've purchased from before, but I don't purchase from anymore because they and Fashion Nova are like the worst, like fast fashion clothing company. Like, I'm trying to decrease my carbon footprint that I made while purchasing from those sites. So I feel a lot better spending $4 at DI for this. And it's got like a really pretty like texture. I've got a couple different blouses that I think would look really cute with this. I could make it a little pastel goth, or I could do more like this. I just thought it was a really nice find. Ellie Shaver was kind of sad because this would have swamped her. But it's just really pretty. Let me know if you guys would like to see some videos where I take stuff that I find at thrift stores, or I have a couple things I bought from Shein that I then kind of alter and add on to make them better. Let me know if you'd like to see that. But I just thought this was, like I said, I was vibing with the cottagecore look. This next piece, in hindsight, I probably wouldn't have gotten. I should have tried it on because it's a size US 4. This is like a very large. Oh wow, you can't. It's just like a black bag. Okay, there we go. The saturation goes out and you can see some of the detailing. It's got like nice puff sleeves here. It's kind of like that flowy, easy, witchy vibe. When I'm wanting to film or do something, this is super easy to throw on. It just doesn't look the most flattering. It's got like this cinched in here like a partial peplum, but not really. It's just something that, looking back on it, like, it was $5. I probably would have felt a little bit better if it had been $3. I haven't played around with it too much because I haven't had it that long. I tried wearing it for some TikTok videos I filmed in Utah, but those videos turned out absolutely horribly, so maybe I can style it better now that I've got more options here. It might look cute with a little bustier bra poking up out of the thing. It's from ASOS, so it was probably like a, I don't know, $28 top, and it was $5, but like I said, looking back on it, I mean, I'll just have to see. Then a find that I was super excited about, because this is definitely one of my main lined aesthetics right now. I thought it was just kind of funny because I was looking at this thing and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. It's got this nice raised neckline. I love that for me. It's got these nice, beautiful, like, you know, just embroidery, very witchy, very flowy, very boho, but not like the cultural appropriation kind. And I looked at the tag and it was like Time and True, which is a Walmart brand, which no tea, no shade at all, because two of my absolute favorite just throw on filming tops when I have absolutely no idea what I want to wear with a look are from the Time and True Walmart brand. They make kind of this like, the poor person's Free People, which I love Free People, but Free People is disgracefully expensive, and we're definitely existing on a poor people's Free People budget right now. I mean, this was just like perfect. Wear it with some jeans and some boots, wear it with some nice flowy flares, wear it with a flowy skirt, wear it with leggings. Do whatever you want to. It's gonna look good. I was really surprised and very happy that it fit me because it is a small. And if all of you don't know, you know now, I have like a 38-40 rib cage and some linebacker shoulders, which I got from my grandmother on my dad's side, whose dress this used to be, which is probably why it fits so well. And I was really happy because it's like oversized and really flowy, and it's this nice breathable material. So this is probably going to be a fantastic filming top because it's got enough like action and drama to be interesting, but it's also cool and simple. So I was really happy, and I think it was like, this one must have been like $3, and originally at Walmart this was probably like 10 or 12. So I don't feel bad about that, and once again I feel a lot better about contributing to a thrift store rather than a big box corporation like Walmart. This next item, I got so excited when I saw it because I was like, if you couldn't tell by my username, I'm really drawn to a lot of the 90s aesthetic, but the problem with any sort of vintage era, the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, and they have the good stuff, but it can go bad really quickly, especially like the early 2000s, because the early 2000s were a lawless wasteland when it came to fashion. Does anyone remember the flared jeans under skirts trend? If not, it's probably a good thing because you burned it from your brain and you've taken that memory and just absolutely destroyed it, which is good. But I saw this and I was like, this is the epitome of the 90s called they want their clothing back, and it's the 90s done just enough kitschily that it could still be considered fashion. And that is this beautiful, absolutely perfect sweater cardigan thing. You've got like the tank top underneath and then the cardigan. It's got the lettuce hem going on here. This just had absolutely everything I wanted in like a cool, this has like Delia's written all over it. The one thing that I really like about this is it's got like the two-piece look, but it's actually, let me see if I can get this going on. It's actually a one piece. The tank top is attached to the cardigan on the insides. And not only that, the color, let me see if I can, the color was absolutely perfect. I could still goth this up. My fashionista niece, Elisheva, she was like, imagine if you wore this with that pink puffy skirt. It would be so pretty. I haven't tried it yet. I do want to try it first with like jeans, get me a nice tattoo choker going on, and just pull a really big throwback, put my hair into like pigtails. I have major plans for this being all kinds of done up. I just saw it and I was like, this is everything I could have wanted. I believe it was $5. Stores like Dolls Kill and other really like trendy it now throwback fashion, they'd be charging you like $30, or if you're buying this vintage. I was just so excited. I saw that and I was like, it's beautiful. It's awful. It's nostalgic. It's kitschy, but it's just pretty enough to not be awful. I did see a mustache trend shirt that threw me back into 2013. One of y'all, I snapped it. One of you was like, did you buy it? And I was like, no. That I left. That's a fashion era that I'm like, I'm good. I don't need mustaches on everything. But I just thought this was so pretty. The embroidery on it and everything. You're probably going to see me film a lot in this in the fall. I may change out the button. This button is like, it looks like that like faux mother of pearl shell thing. I may get something a little bit that's more my style, but I am really excited about this. Absolutely love it. Then another absolute love, and kind of hearkening from the same era, though a different aesthetic. I also really love the like boho mixed with grunge going on. And I found this beautiful, this gorgeous, I mean, look at this green color. It's coming off a lot darker on camera, but it is this stunning long green blazer. When it comes to blazers, I like them to go like mid-butt on me, if you know what I mean. I like them to be longer. I don't like blazers that like come to like, no. I need something to accentuate my non-existent waist. It's an Eddie Bauer, which is really nice quality. This is wool going on here. It was $15, which I went up and I brought it to my mom and I said, isn't it pretty? Isn't it beautiful? It's $15. And mom was like, that's a pretty good deal for an Eddie Bauer. And I'm like, do I really want to spend it? And then she was like, I'll buy it for you because it's not black and it's not gothic. And I was like, deal. It's just really, really pretty. I might swap out the buttons for something else. I'm really into the whole customization DIY trend. I'm really thinking this with like some ripped up skinny jeans, an oversized band t-shirt, or maybe an untucked button down if I want to go that kind of more androgynous route. I just thought it was, I love outerwear. For any of y'all who've been following my like hauls, you know this. I love outerwear that I never wear. It's just, it's a thing. It's like face palettes. I love face palettes that with products that I'm not going to use. So I just thought this was so stunning. I could get some cool pins all up on the lapels. Oh, and with the hat. Oh, it is a look. Then sort of going back to the whole like little witch on the prairie, I found this dress right here, which I don't mind color in my wardrobe. It just has to be able to go with certain things that already exist in my wardrobe, like my platform boots that I wear 9 times out of 10 when I go out. And it was just this one right here. I tried it on. It made my non-existent waist look all kinds of snatched. It was, see if you can, oh, look at that. It's just, oh, look at it with the hat. Oh my, oh, look, oh, so I'm having a moment. That's gonna be so freaking cute. I love, like at Target, they're apparently doing a lot of these like prairie long dresses, and there are all these TikToks. They're like making it better, and they chop off the skirt, and I'm like, no. Give me the long skirt. Give me the flowing. Give me the boho. Give me running through the prairie. Give me cottagecore. Pretty sure this is gonna be my new favorite thing. Oh my goodness. I need to do like a pumpkin fall Halloween-y shoot with this. But it's this beautiful. It's got these nice buttons. I might change those. I might change them to something black. And then it has this really nice flattering waist panel, which for me, I don't have a waist. I'm shaped like a tree trunk from my feet to my head. This is really nice. I wish the sleeves were like all the way down and came to a cuff, but that's okay. We'll work with it. And it's this long, big old nice ankle length skirt. I may even, I mean, I'm into like adding ruffles to just about everything. I'm like, you want a ruffle on your cuff? Yep. You want a ruffle on the bottom of your skirt? You want a ruffle on your shirt? Yes. Ruffles everywhere. So I feel like me DIYing clothing is just going to be me adding ruffles to everything. So that would be really pretty. I might, I could add, I got it. Add a ruffle to the bottom and then add ruffles to the sleeves. Yes, this was $8. But this is another piece that my mom was kind enough to get for me because it's not gothic and it's not black. But I will make it grunge. I will make it my aesthetic. I will make it Little Witch on the Prairie cottagecore. I don't know if that's a thing, but it is now for me. Then next, probably my least favorite piece, not like when I bought it, but we weren't able to try anything on because of COVID. You know, it's like we're not using the dressing rooms, but it's this like, I love the colors, the purple and the green. It also, the shape reminded me of that Selkie brand, which is made by the same person that does the Wild Fox Couture, which is like disgustingly overpriced. And the Selkie dresses are like anywhere from like $150 to like $400, and this was like $8. I need to find the right kind of bra for it. The only kind of bra that I typically wear is like a sports bra. I hate underwires. I'm all a part of like the free the boob movement. But when I do that with this, it kind of gives me shelf, like not like, yeah, I've got a lot shelf, but like low hanging shelf, which is not a cute look on me. I also want to put like a little ribbon in the back to keep the sleeves from just like falling down. I think that would help it a lot. I mean, it's really pretty. It's this beautiful flowy, you know, I love purple, you know, I love green. I love them together. And I love, you know, the ruffles. It was a gamble. It was a size medium. Maybe a large would have fit better. They didn't have a large, obviously. But I don't know about this one. The jury is still out on this one. Let me know how you would style this or what you think you would maybe do with it. Like, it's pretty. It's all kind of like run through the forest, barefoot, like a fairy sort of thing. You know, I like that about it. I love Love the puffy sleeves here. Love that all about it. Maybe it just needed more room in the rib cage for my massiveness. But like I said, jury is just out on this one. I'll have to see if I can style it or alter it. My mom and I are planning to do all kinds of like sewing projects now that she and I are finally like back home for an extended period of time. So I will probably potentially hopefully keep you guys up to date. I tried to use it, wear it while I was filming just like a TikTok video, but like if I moved it all, it kind of went whoop, and that would get me taken off the platform real quick. Then next to last is just something that I enjoy having, and that is vintage lingerie and robes at DI. I probably shouldn't have been surprised, but their section of like, they were like pajamas slash lingerie, and it was all pajamas. It was like button down shirts and pants sets. That's all it was. I'm like, probably should have expected it. I'm not sure if a lot of the people in Utah are getting all kinds of whatever, but they did have this beautiful robe here. If you would like to see this on OnlyFans, that link is always down below. But I do just love these beautiful satiny robes. This one had really nice imagery on it. It was only $5. I put back one that was blue that was $6, probably because it had the sash, which I don't care about. But it kind of fit like, I like them to be long and flowy and that kind of thing, and it kind of fit kind of short and whatever. It was not, I'm glad I tried it on, because if I'd gotten that home, I would have been very disappointed. But this I just thought was all kinds of pretty. You could wear it with like jeans and a tank top in the summertime if you're wanting to just be cool. Add a layer that's not going to make you swelter like absolutely everything. So this is just something that I like and look for when I'm in thrift stores. Like I said, I love vintage lingerie, vintage sleepwear, that kind of thing. So this really fit the bill there. And then last but certainly not least is another what I hope to be a tasteful throwback to the 90s. Like I said, with any kind of era, it's like it can go tacky and it can go ugly really. It has to be done right. And one thing I absolutely love is two-piece sets. I love jackets and pants. I love jackets and skirts. I love just matchy-matchy. I love doing matchy-matchy, especially if it's a color where I'm like, and then I could add a wig on top of that that's the same color, and that's the ultimate symphony of coordination. And so I found this, and I was so drawn to the color and the pattern. It's this beautiful, rich purple, and it is one of these, I feel like we all had one of these, especially if we're coming from like, you know, fundamentalist, whatever. We all had these for going to church back then. But it is the evocative, like 90s, straight up and down, little bit of a slit, just dress, just straight up jumper dress. We all wore these with t-shirts under it. This was the look. And I thought this one was maybe nice enough. I want to wear it with a really pretty black blouse under it. If I want to get real throwbacky, I can wear a short sleeve or a long sleeve like turtleneck with it. Actually look kind of pretty with this blouse here. Not sure, but I just loved the pattern on it. I thought the color was pretty enough, and I thought it was like nice enough to be something that you could wear without it looking like I've given up on style and fashion and everything like that. I thought I could play it up a bit, and I thought it would also look really pretty with like a big old, a big pair of like one of my chunky platforms. I was like, that's gonna be a look. That's a look that I'm really excited about. So it had this piece here, but it also had this lovely little jacket number going on here, which I'm kind of, the jury's out on this a little bit. This one fits a little bit big on me. It is a size 16, which I was surprised the dress. It was a little bit loose, but it wasn't like, it looks like I'm wearing a tent loose. But it was this really pretty jacket with the buttons that all match. It had little 3/4 length sleeves. It's got this really, really pretty bow in the back. I'm probably going to try to get this taken in because it does look a bit big, but I thought we could also dress this up and wear it matchy, have a blouse underneath, and just like all kinds of like 90s The Craft meets, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen to her. She was like $12, which I was like, which I thought was kind of funny because it's like I'm shopping at Killstar and I'm like, $50 for a dress, that's fine. But the thrift store, I'm like, $12? It's a little steep. My mother did say if I ended up like not really falling in love with it, not like styling it the way that I, not making it work, she said she'd wear it. So it is not a lost cause. So we'll just have to see, and hopefully I'll keep you, in the loop with my, vintage fashion. All right, and there we have it with this thrift haul. Definitely let me know if you guys would like to see me continuing this kind of content. If you'd like to see, me doing vlog content, like with thrifting. I don't really have that exciting of a life yet to do like normal vlog content. I'm like, and now I'm going to the bathroom. That's exciting content. Definitely let me know what you think down below. I'm kind of just at this point, I'm just doing content that makes me happy. Whether it's beauty content, whether it's commentary content, whether it's content that has to do with my witchy pagan side, just kind of all different aspects of me. There is also going to be varying self-content on my podcast channel, which as soon as I figure out how to get that freaking audio off my phone and onto a thing, thank you to everyone who subscribed already. I'm so sorry. There is going to be content where I'm like, well, let's just talk about music and all my favorite kinds of music. Let's just do that, So there is going to be a myriad of types of stuff on my channels, on my social medias. I am so happy to have you all here. Thank you to everyone who has encouraged me, who has supported me in kind of just going off the beaten path of the beauty community and just doing what I want to do as a content creator. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. And as always, keep it real. Mwah!